Right on, CPL World Tour UK stop, hosted by Game Frontier. Again, back at the TSN Game Center on the Intel Skybridge. Gabriel Warwich David, along with Adam Russo, a.k.a. Bridger. And we have been promising you some Counter-Strike 1.6 action. Guess what? We ain't going to get to it yet because we've got Zaccubus versus Daler and Server. And, you know, I am such a tease. I know,
I know.
Everybody out there saying, where's our Counter-Strike 1.6?
Especially his girlfriend would know.
Yeah, she's like, baby, where's my 1.6? Hey, it's all about 9.3 with me, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's get in game right now and get ready. Daler versus Zaccubus, and I'm not sure what that means, but take the implication.
But, you know, this is the ultimate match. We have 3D Daler versus 4k-Zaccubus. This is America versus Britain. Who is going to be knocked out of the tournament? Let's find out. Lower bracket action right here. 16-11 is the current score. Looks like Zaccubus is up by about 5 points. Come on, Daler. We're going to be rooting for the American here, pulling back. And let's see if he can do it. First map here on DM Sacred. And it looks like Zaccubus is going to have the Intel spotlight right now. And he is up by 6 as he just gets another kill right there with a grenade. You don't see too many of those there, Gabriel.
Well, you know, you see the grenades traditionally used to lock an area down to keep a player out while you wait for the spawn of something like Mega Health or Silver Armor, Gold Armor, etc. Zaccubus just cutting Daler in half right there and leading with an 18-11 score right here. This is the first map. Just now freshly hopping into this engagement here. These are two very well-known players. We've seen Zaccubus early on, and Daler, of course, if you come from the world of Q3, Quake 3, is very well-known in Q3, and I'm sure is going to be advancing in Quake 4 as well, as will the Team Sportscast Network. 4k-Zaccubus and Daler with our NVIDIA spotlight now, still on Zaccubus. Let's turn our attentions over to Daler. We haven't really taken a look at him. 18-11. Daler's going to have to play aggressive here with about 4 minutes remaining. And kills with shotguns like that in that central teleportation room will enable him to catch up. It's really still within his power, especially grabbing that Mega Health. He's got the silver. If he can pick up the gold, he can go on search and destroy mission. He can really get that done. Zaccubus sweeps in, grabs the gold. 18-12. Who's going to get the kills? They dance around dangerously in central. And there's the telefrag right there. So Zaccubus skillfully, and I think the community would argue with that.
No, I think it's very sarcastic that the the developers put that in there. Skillfully telefrags. Daler going for the gold. I think we did just get a double kill coming right in there. Daler gets the lucky spawn, takes control of the gold and all the ammo that was left behind. So we're going to see if he can catch up now with still a 7-point margin of deficit, behind Zaccubus. And we're going to get a lockdown right here on Zaccubus, who's kind of slowing down, and now he's moving. He's going to try and, play the waiting game, play the defensive slow game, because they're playing to win. This is the lower bracket. Whoever loses is knocked right out.
Neither of these guys really wants to go home.
No.
I mean, the British burned down the White House. And the Americans, well, hey, we won our independence from the UK. So these guys, in tradition and history.
Centuries of rivalries between these two.
And it's all coming ahead here on Sacred. I mean, who would have known? Who would have thunk it? It would have happened here on Painkiller. Zaccubus now.
Not only is this for money, now we are playing for the entirety of the world.
Zaccubus now with a 20-13 lead continues his reign of dominance. Would you care for a spot of tea? Here we go, 20-13. He's feeling comfortable, and that lead is slowly being whittled away here by Daler, now who's closing the distance, playing aggressive. That's what he needs to do. Zaccubus he's going to play the running man game. We've seen it before, and he's going to try to do it now.
Daler with the double stack there is able to come through and almost destroy Zaccubus who had 9 health left, but Daler is not able to do it. Oh no! Zaccubus goes through once and again comes right back out as Daler's trying to follow him, shuts him down. That actually was the skillful telefrag, I believe. There are a few that are actually skillful. Most of the time it's just random. Right here, Daler, who spawned in with almost no health, grabbed the silver and managed to get away from this engagement as Zaccubus is chasing him with the gold armor, and there it is, shut down with a shotgun as Daler does not have the momentum to get away. Again with the rocket, Daler is certainly in trouble with actually 2 minutes remaining with almost a I can't count either, apparently.
That would be a 10-point lead, my friend.
Lead.
When math is that easy, then I can do it. When it's 24-14, there's a 10-point deficit right there. I'm not one to talk. I can't add at my way out of a paper bag. Regardless of this, Zaccubus really showing some skills here on Sacred right now. He's got the control he needs. Daler is definitely frustrated in this situation. We've seen it before, time and time again, the psychological game. At 13-26, I think Daler's going to realize, this is it. I'm not going to win this one. I'm going to have to come back on the second, dominate you there, and then dominate you on the third. Is it going to be possible? Well, these players both play aggressive, and these players both play a very solid game. And because of that, I think it can still be anyone's ballgame.
Yep, we're going to have to find out, as just shortly, Sacred will be over. And Daler seems to, he's not having a very good game. He got knocked down into the lower bracket, actually, in the first round by Reptile, which was something not a lot of people were expecting. And now he seems to be having a hard time here against Zaccubus. And we're now we're watching Zaccubus right over here. Got the NVIDIA spotlight on him. He's still got the gold armor. So right now, any chance that Daler might have had is pretty much shot to hell with that gold armor.
Pretty much at this point, it's Daler just trying to close the distance to the vanity point scenario that Zaccubus has on him.
Point. That's a good name for it.
26 to 14. It is really, because it's how is it going to be written in history? Was it a 900 to 1 victory or a 19 to 17 victory in this case?
Right.
It looks like it's going to be a 26 to 14, maybe 26-15. Well, now 27-14 is the score now as Zaccubus gets that gold armor grab. Just to secure that, slowing down just a tad here. A little engagement inside lower gold, opens up, opens fire, pan and scan chain, chases out through central, and then back out towards broken spiral at 14:51. Just mildly stumbling over my words, a long day of broadcasting here. It looks like the first map is going to go to Zaccubus, and that's your score, 29-14. 4k-Zaccubus takes the win on Sacred, and I have a feeling I called it MP again. DM, as in deathmatch Sacred, heading off possibly to Psycho, but I feel like we're going to be doing a map change.
Yeah, probably going to be doing a map change. Not often that you get same 3 maps in a row, but and for those of you that aren't aware, the way that the Painkiller system works is that when you have each person pick a map and you don't know what the other person picks, so then they just both tell the admin and they'll play on those 2 maps. And if the maps are the same, the tiebreaker will be the same map again. And if the maps are different, then we will actually have a coin flip, because there are 4 maps that they're playing in competition. So we'll have a coin flip map between the 2 that haven't been played yet. Looks like Absinthe is going to be our map. We can get a quick lockdown on Absinthe while they're warming up and show you guys exactly what it is that we're going to go on in here. So let me get this set up here, and Gabriel,
all right, well,
go ahead and take it for a second
here.
In
a moment.
There we are.
Russo is going to give you the tactical rundown of Absinthe. One of my favorite maps, Sacred, then Absinthe, then Meatless, I think probably being the last of which. We're going to head in game right now. Actually, head off to camera number 2, and then back to 1, 2, 1,
all right.
2.
This is going to be fun. We can cast like this. Okay.
Yeah. Let's get it. How about
it'll be like one of those soccer matches where it goes back and forth, and the spectators just go,
"What's up? Let's get in game, Charlie. Let's get in game."
Booyah! Right through your head. Headshot. Right there. Okay, so.
All right, give us a rundown. That was great.
It's not on my screen. You're in control. I'm in control.
Take it over.
Give me this. Okay. Let's get over to the free cam so I can move it. There we go. Okay.
We're a bunch of clowns.
Here we are. Yes, indeed. We are in the gold armor room here with the guys running through, and as you can see, this perch right here is where you would normally have the gold armor on a 20-second spawn. Gold armor, 200 extra armor, and it's at a 80% damage reduction scenario.
It really is the Escalade of armor.
Yep. Escalade.
If you want armor, you want the gold armor. You want to go Escalade 20-inch rims.
The other thing, as we talked about before, we have right here the Electro Driver. One of the favorites of many players because it is very powerful. And the only place to find ammo for the there's the shotgun spawning in front of us. The only place to find ammo for the Electro Driver is right here in the Box O ammo.
Yeah,
and it looks like we're getting ready to go, so we'll quickly go over here and say, this is the silver armor room. Ain't it pretty? Look, there's a rocket launcher. Okay, Gabe, take it away.
Good game, GG. We'll keep the action rolling for you as we are now in game in server. I have such a great time. Looks like I'm going to be on Zaccubus here, and you are going to be tracking Daler. Daler's got to win this one. He's got to win this one.
Yep.
If he is going to be able to take it to 3, which is what he wants to do. We are in the losers bracket right now. The game looks like it is underway. First blood. Zaccubus gets the gold and gets the kill. Starts it off home run style. And we can hear the Scorpions. I think that's what that team's called, that CS team in the background. They are the loudest team in the world.
I think that's
G3X.
They are so loud. That's G3X right there.
Hey, whatever. They're loud, and it's awesome. Esports update here in just a moment. We're going to keep rocking and keep on talking as Zaccubus with a 2-0 lead. Hovering around the gold armor, gets the grab, does not go for the shotty, but an SS pickup or soul shard at plus 20 health, and then a shotty brings him to 85-200. He wants that mega health. You can see that right now. Daler wants it as well. Daler in trouble. Zaccubus locks it down But Daylor is able to crucify Zaccubus in retribution. So initially it looked like Zaccubus was going to get the kill. Daylor came out with a very nice crucifixion, or a crucifix to the heart, as it were, pulling an Alex Van Silly, calling things crucifixion. I don't think that exists. It's something.
Well, that's better because I called it one of my first Painkiller matches, the infamous crucifixer gun. It's the crucifixer is what I called it.
Mentioned once and never again. So
yes,
we've got our spotlight now on Daylor, but you have an esports update.
Yes, indeed.
By Intel.
The next Counter-Strike match will be on www.hltv.org. You'll be able to find it www.hltv.org. Special thanks to Dustworld for providing the nice plasma screens you can see behind us that are going to be showing the Half-Life TV right here on site. So
that's right. Also check out the EMS event management system at
events.esportsea.com/Game
Frontier. And that's brought to you by Torval from 3D Fame and all his army of coders. So let's get back in game right now.
Locking down Daylor
versus Zaccubus. Lock it down, Commander.
Oh, Daylor's only got 15 health. He went to get the shut down with a telefrag. He went in there to get the mega health. He got caught up, escaped, reversed, got out of there, went through the teleporter, stopped, and Zaccubus caught right onto it. He went by. He's like, wait a minute. I thought I just saw something. Did a double take. Bam. Shut him down. So it now looks like Daylor is down 2-4. And he has got the gold armor, though, so he could very well come back. They just pass each other. One is on the bottom, one on the top. And now they meet up right here with the shaft coming out from Zaccubus. Isn't going to be enough. No, Daylor with 2 quick rockets shuts him down. That's the advantage of having the gold armor with a quick spawn kill. Ties it right the heck back up. So Daylor certainly has a chance here.
Yeah, we've got our spotlight now on Zaccubus. 4-4 ball game here. Zaccubus with a 100-200 situation. Oh, taking some rockets to the feet and it's bounced back at 67-150. Daylor playing hard and strong, and holy Clive Baker. I had to say it. You told me to say it. That's my new word. Gets the kill. 5-4 ball game. Daylor takes the lead here. A second time off that spawn kill. Well, within 5 seconds of the respawn, but just victimizes Zaccubus. Now 6-4. Has a chance to go up 7-4. Wham bam. Gets it done.
All right. I don't know how to top Clive Baker because I came up with it. Okay, that's okay. Three-point game here. Daylor is now up. He's got to just hold on to this lead to force it into a third map. We've got plenty of time left, though, for Zaccubus to come back. We're just going to get a lockdown on him and find out what's going on. He's got the gold armor, and Daylor's relegated to the silver, so they're going to meet up right here. And Zaccubus throwing out some rockets, going to make his way up, trying to get the high ground, and he does a nice rocket. Another one, a third one, 3 in a row. He lives with 8 health, and now he's going to try to escape right there as they think he got a spawn kill.
Yeah,
Daylor
if he can escape, it's a crime. He's able to escape with 8 HP, which is just horrifying to Daylor. Daylor knows it's just a blood trail. Trying to chase him down, but Zaccubus is able to grab the soul shards and rejuvenate himself back up to 100. Swings around. He wants to go for the mega health on the 1-minute respawn timer. Coming in, almost a telefrag right there with a shotty to the back. And now with a look on Daylor here, he definitely also wants that mega health, is dueling for it, sees the gold, decides, I'm going to go for the gold, let you get the mega. Zaccubus, of course, is able to grab it, and now it's double stacked, so it's seek and destroy mission time. Zaccubus, at this point, can pretty much have his way with Daylor.
That's right. We have a 1-point game, and Zaccubus has that double stack. Daylor's only got the 200 armor, but Zaccubus is, if you notice, if you're looking at Zaccubus right now in the bottom left, you have the health and the armor, and the health always slowly deteriorates if it's above 200. Sure. And so, the longer that Daylor postpones, the less that mega health is going to come into effect, but a bunch of quick kills, and Daylor's down to 18, now nothing. Shut right down, but he comes right back in, and unfortunately he spawned right there, nothing he could do, caught behind a pillar, shut down, quick one. Quick spawn kill right there for Zaccubus. Daylor again spawns a little bit too close, walks right into the shot. A second spawn kill, 9-7. He's going to go for a third. Nope. Zaccubus exited the premise that time. So Daylor is, that's one of the smartest things you can do. If you spawn, head right to where they were, they won't expect it. They're going to expect you to try and run away from the area where they got killed. But right there, as we saw at the 16-second mark, we saw Zaccubus timing and got the mega health at the perfect time. Daylor is on the run.
Yeah, and it's on a 1-minute respawn, so he will swing back around just at that time. And he's got the double stack yet again as we are locked on to Daylor. But now what is our Intel gaming spotlight right now? 10-7. Daylor's got to step it up a little bit. He's got plenty of time. He did lose to Zaccubus on Sacred. He does not want to lose his second time on Absinthe, or he is going home to the United States. Oh, America here. Here's Daylor now at 100 and 0. No armor, but a double stack Zaccubus is in charge. Large and in charge as we take a look at the 4 Kings. And what he can do to Daylor now. Spams those grenades, locking down the gold armor room right there to ensure that Daylor's not going to be able to sweep in, buying himself some time. Spins up and around. You can see it here on camera. Checks out that silver, and then just behind him, he sees Daylor for a moment, hops over, gets the gold, going to wound himself, bounce off against that far back wall, 158-200, stripping Daylor of any chance of glory. He does have the mega health, so it has come to his hand, and it's going to be about another 40 seconds, 50 seconds before it comes up on a respawn. But Daylor, with that mega health, is already down to 147. Silver armor, still, I mean, that damage reduction is nothing compared to the 80% of gold.
Yeah, but it looks like here Zaccubus is down to 50 gold armor. Daylor has a big chance. There it is. Shuts him down, starting to catch up a little bit here. It's now only a 3-point game as Daylor has the gold armor. He's searching, trying to get a spawn kill. There he is. Sees him. He's going to be headed over there towards the mega health, but Zaccubus somehow tricks Daylor. Doesn't know where Daylor doesn't know where Zaccubus is going, so he wanted to get that spawn kill, but unfortunately Zaccubus was able to stack up with the silver armor. Daylor going to go for the gold again, but there it is. Zaccubus waiting and shuts him down in midair with a stake and then a rocket. Daylor, wow, Zaccubus, that was just a shot right there.
That's pretty much
holy Clive Baker.
Clive Baker is indeed in effect. And, I hope that catches on.
Like OMG. Clive Baker.
Like
CB, that was amazing.
Clive Baker is the English version of Shazam.
That's right.
Yeah, so he's really dominating here. 12-10. Zaccubus feeling very strong, but it's, Zaccubus realizes he's got to keep on with the double stacking. He gets himself that mega, but loses the mega instantly as Daylor comes up that stairwell, finds him, traps him, and ends his misery. 12-all ball game. Nice shotgun work from Daylor. Slows him down, shuts him down, and seals the door. 12-all game now, and Daylor's got to continue to play like this.
Absolutely. We're going to see if they're going to play one of the crucial things you can do in a moment like this is maybe hold out the spawn on the mega health. You know it's going to spawn 17 seconds, so you get there, you wait for 10 seconds, then you grab it again and see if maybe you can confuse your opponent. He's going to get there 10 seconds early the next time. But here they go, meeting up inside the gold armor room, getting a lockdown on Zaccubus. He's trying to throw out the shaft. Unfortunately, he's down to 25 health. He got blasted way up there and lands on the gold armor. Daylor 4 health. There goes Zaccubus. Saved by that gold armor that he managed to land on. Daylor trying to kill him with the stake gun. Not going to happen. Easy spawn kill for Zaccubus, who's up now 2 points. He's going to go for the mega, but it's not there.
Yeah, Daylor went for the gamble right there, bouncing Zaccubus on high in the gold armor room, and doing that, tried to go for the stake, but could not get the shot right here. 14-12, now looking at Zaccubus, still gets the kill, brings it up 15-12, and if he can continue this, he'll get it done. It looks like he's holding out his spawns.
Yeah, I mean, that's the wise thing to do at this point, but, well, I don't know. He's only up 3 points. Now he's up 4. It's a little bit more, I'd usually say 5.
Well,
we're barely halfway through the match.
I mean, you noticed that as I did. It looks like he's holding out his spawn slightly. He has a 4-point lead at this point, but it can be dangerous because we know how quickly someone who is down can come back with a series.
And then maybe you'll need the time that you gave up earlier. You never know.
You never know.
Switch over to Daylor here. Get the NVIDIA spotlight on him. Oh! it's like switch over to Daylor. Oh, he's dead. Right there. It's the curse of Cam there.
The curse of Cam there. Anyone you observe, old TSN viewers and listeners out there, anyone who you observe in a game immediately dies. It's the curse of Cam.
That's right. And he was the one that switched the camera, so it's all his fault. 19-12, and Daylor's hoping for that mega health spawn. There it is right there. He timed it pretty well. He's picked it up this time with at about the 28-second mark. So we're going to see if he is going to be able to confuse Zaccubus. Zaccubus is now just waiting for that gold armor spawn. Whoa! Takes a big bit of shotgun blast there. Daylor is in charge with that double stack, but he gets a lot of damage. 15 health is left. There it is. Zaccubus knew he had him, came around, finishes with the shot.
We turn our back for a moment. Now it's the blackjack. 21-12.
Wow.
Well, not quite a blackjack, but 22-12 right here as he gets it done. And that's a little ode to Brett Lutz style, who could not join us at the start, but we hope to see him again soon.
Yep.
He's been a big part of the CPL World Tour here for the CP Sportscast Network. Right now, Zaccubus is really on a runaway train. 5 minutes remaining here, 23-12, just like that. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier, how easy it is to just really take off the runway of points. You can have a tied game, and literally 1 or 2 minutes later, it could be 24-12. And Daylor, this is the last thing he wanted to see. I think some of his spirit has definitely been stripped.
Especially right there. He had the mega health. He overshot it, and Zaccubus used that half a second of hesitation to swoop in, grab it, and kill him. It's just like, those little mistakes. They just take you right out of the zone. Yeah, exactly.
They really do. 4k-Zaccubus now just observing his flawless performance so far, was able to shut the door.
He's now, what is it, 14 points in a row. 15 points in a row.
Sacred,
he's on a streak.
DM Sacred, rather. Now I'm thinking CS. I'm calling everything.
But now it's Absinthe, not Sacred.
No, I'm talking about the old
okay.
DM Sacred here. When you broadcast multiple games, things get really
Why don't we
confusing.
just call it Sacred Absinthe? Forget the pre-text.
Because you will be hung if you miss that part.
No, because then we don't have to worry about DE or...
DM
I don't know.
Absinthe right
there
now.
We go.
Zaccubus and Daler 27-12. Just to wrap it up with that final advantage.
Oops, Daler might get it.
I hate to be
pessimistic
in this situation, but we
want the American to win. This is
we're
not
in garbage
happen.
time here, and it looks like the UK is just going to trounce all over the Americans here.
It's 18-12 all over again.
Yeah,
is what it is. Unfortunately, so it looks like here we are definitely in garbage time. We've got about 4 minutes left or so. Hopefully after this one, we'll get to Counter-Strike. I don't think I should even say that, because it's only going to delay it if I say it.
I don't even want to apologize, because half the problem is just been random acts of God.
Well, that, and we're trying to make it better for them to view.
We,
so it's like,
for example, tried to broadcast a Counter-Strike earlier. We said we want to do the 4 Kings, and God struck down 3 of the players because we made that decision. Candair descended, and 3 other players dropped dead. So
wow! That was a nice shot right there.
We said we're going to go off and we're going to do some, I don't know, some SK. Well, the tanks ran them over. So we decided just to abort mission on CS1. No, we got
because we have to stop now, because the next team that we guess, the next team we guess, the Intel Skybird are going to fall on them when they go to call. They're going to be like, all right, we got it, everything is happening. We're just going to run over there, start playing. Nothing's going to happen to us. They're going to run. Intel Skybird, boom.
So really, we're doing it for you.
Yeah, exactly.
To save your community, and you're talking about cscommunity.godfrag.com. Check it out. Great site for all your updates for PK. Anything out there. CS 1.6, Source, Battlefield 2, and more. Intel Esports Update.
Oh, yeah, by the way, don't forget, anybody, this is going on all day. Anybody at the event, the Intel Beat the Pro tournament, anybody can play against a pro gamer. We saw the poor souls over there who had to play against Vu.
Victimized.
So you need to play against a pro gamer, and you have a chance to win a Dell XPS 2 laptop.
Yeah.
Those things are amazing.
Yeah,
I believe Hunter Luisi has he has an XPS. I'm not sure if it's a 1 or a 2, but it's screaming. It's sizzling.
I think they should have an exhibition match where Vu plays against himself.
He just go back and forth between computers, right?
2 at once to see who wins. Will it be?
He can play 2 at once. He'd be playing with the arrow keys and.
Clearly, the victor in this game is going to be 4k-Zaccubus. Really, I think he's got the spirit of the UK behind him. The 4 Kings have always been, of course, a UK team. And now with the support of Intel, with Nick, and with all their sponsors, he is really showing that he's going to dominate here. Holding out his spawns on Absinthe right now. Quickly coming up to the 1-minute warning. Just look at that score. We turned our back for just a little while, and suddenly it's 33-18, giving me the impression that Daler gave up a long time ago. We know that Daler is by far better than that. And so he realizes it is game over, but with the spirit of a champion, he's going to hang in game here and finish things off. 33-19, 1-minute warning now in effect, with about 50 seconds remaining. So we're just going to wrap things up, and it looks like you're going to be taking a look at brackets here. Do you have any info for us?
Yep, we talked a little bit before. I think we're just going to rerun down the teams that are left in the upper bracket here for Painkiller. We have Vu, Forest. Those guys are going to be playing tonight later on. Stillam and Sturmy playing tonight. ZYZ and Strider, Gelisac and Fatality. That's going to be a pretty decent match, I think.
That's one we're going to really want to
ZYZ and Strider is also going to be a really great one. All these are happening at the same time. I'm just going to go up there and choke Justin. Why couldn't you delay them? I really would like to get all of them, but we're going to have a bunch of matches coming up. Those ones, to kind of check out the lower bracket here for you as well. We have Waray advancing into the 3rd round. Daler and Zaccubus, as we said. Looks like Zaccubus is going to be advancing. Daler shut out of the tournament. Flexer and Rat still playing right now. Booms has defeated Garpy, still is in the lower bracket. AIM has also defeated Crazy, and we're also waiting to find out whether Claims or Wombat are going to advance to fight against AIM. That's so far the updates that we have here. The other ones in the lower bracket, Reptile Beam. There's your final score, 33-22.
Yeah, final score 33-22. Zaccubus is going to advance for the 4 Kings. Gets it done. We can see it right there. And we're back at the TSN Game Center with Gabriel Warwich-David along with Adam Bridger Russo. You can check out our website at www.tsncentral.com. Yep. Your leaders in esports broadcasting. Been doing it since the year 2000.
Well, yeah, long time.
A long time, and it feels,
I've been here
actually,
since 2002, so
broadcasting about 5 years here.
I'm an old fogey.
At this event here. The CPL World Tour UK stop hosted by Game Frontier. Not going to promise you any CS 1.6.
We have some updates,
yet.
though. I can give the updates for the CS people.
I just want to go back in time here and just.
Okay.
I'm not apologizing. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because it's the act of God.
Things beyond our control. The tank just moving all by itself.
I kid you not. And we've explained that situation. No, CS 1.6 is on our agenda. Mm-hmm. They have been setting up the stage behind us, actually, for a while now. And they're going to make sure things go off as planned. So we will have, no matter what, NOA versus NIP. And that's the matchup you all want to see is going to happen on the big stage behind us. It looks like it's going to be you and Alex Wynn, which the name I can never remember.
Because it starts with an N. And we try to say Alex, Wynn. We got to remember how to pronounce it.
Well, he's also known as Kang the Conqueror. So
That's right.
He's a man of many names here. Regardless of that, we do have some updates and some information. Why don't you give us the rundown?
Yep, we had, as we said before, we had SK versus Ethernet, SK advanced, Team 9 advanced, 4Kings and MIBR. I think they are playing right now, actually. I don't think I can get any live stats on them. I've been trying. It's not happening. So let me see. Catch Gamer versus G3X. That one's happening right now, behind me right now. It looks like 13-12 is the current score on that one. So that one's really close with G3X just barely advancing. Those are the guys that we talked about before with the, very excited demeanor, I guess you could say. They were very...
They appear to be very enthused about their athleticism and are engaging their enemy with fervor.
Orlady. Let's see. NIP versus NIP versus NOA is happening also later on. Who else advanced in the lower bracket? We have Imagine, Team Game Hotel, Ice Gaming, Psych, Just a Shoot, High Five, All the Rage, and Ethernet. And who was it that you wanted to have play against each other? It was Just a Shoot and something else.
All I know is I like team names that rhyme, and I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. And
Engine on Mute. You wanted
Just a Shoot and
Engine on Mute. That was going to be
so much fun.
Unfortunately, Engine on Mute got shut out by Catch Gamer, so that's not going to happen.
Traitors.
I'm sorry to break the word, but it's not going to happen.
So more stuff coming up for you right now. The CPL World Tour UK stop hosted by Game Frontier. Gabriel David, Adam Russo here, and we're going to cut to a break in a moment. We've got some videos to play for you as always. We're going to keep it rocking. Don't forget TSN, your esports source for just everything out there. We cover BF2, Warcraft 3. We cover CS 1.6. Actually, we do. We got a great CS 1.6 team at home, half of which could not make it. Glenn, Human, Vrati, and more. These guys have really been rocking, as well as some big names who are slated for possible return to the TSN roster. So that being said, wait for the esports update on that. We'll be back live in a moment. TSN here in the Intel Skybridge at the CPL World Tour UK stop, again, hosted by Game Frontier. Stick around, guys. You've got it locked. Back and live in a moment.